share his experiences with us.
Honorable Health and Family Welfare Minister Mandavia, esteemed dignitaries and colleagues. On behalf of many accomplished colleagues and visionaries that have been invited to share this event with you, I offer our thanks to the government of Gujarat for their generous invitation and support, and thanks to the multiple officers and hardworking people behind the scenes that have brought together this pre-vibrant Gujarat conference. I also thank the Indus Setu Global Foundation for their pivotal role in creating this opportunity to speak with you. Setu, as we call it, is focused on bridge building between India, the USA, and other countries, convening leaders and change agents from government, academia, nonprofits, and industry, powerhouses to innovative startup entrepreneurs, and is focused on three of our world's greatest existential challenges: human health, women's empowerment, and planetary health, including climate change and beyond. So, what life lessons do I have to share with you? I've been incredibly fortunate and blessed with enormous diversity of experiences across industries, technologies, products, services, markets, functional areas, from the largest global conglomerates with sophisticated systems to cowboy companies that are improvising their way through explosive growth, to boards of public companies facing transformations, and to my journey through multiple startups, and more recently into teaching, coaching entrepreneurs at all levels, and helping give back to other founders creating new startup successes. But I consider myself especially fortunate for 18 years of living and working overseas in the Middle East, in Europe, and Africa, learning the breadth of cultures, the values, perspectives, priorities, and understanding the chasms of differences that can exist in these. I've learned the deep challenges of differences in language and an understanding that what one side may consider to be clear and obvious, while the other side is on a different planet, and ultimately in showing the humility, consideration, and caring to always build to achieve mutual understanding, alignment, and collaboration. I've witnessed emancipation of women, creation of middle-class bourgeois, the power of societal and economic conversion in Iran under the Shah, and the arc of decisions and evolution that consumed him and veered the country onto a wildly different course. I've witnessed General Electric's transformation under Jack Welch, notably focused on developing people talent, creating and embracing challenge and accepting and making room for failures to allow room for growth. Teaching thoughtful analysis, focused vision and planning, and accountable execution. These created a titanically respected and successful company, but I've seen some of the limitations in managing complexity and diversity that hobbled GE's path into a much different company today. I've witnessed the visionary leadership and courage of Nelson Mandela through his journey from prisoner to president and the transformation in the post-apartheid period, and the astonishing vision and courage that was manifested in the Truth and Reconciliation Commission strategy. But I again watched the limitations of achievement under others that grasped opportunities subsequently to lead without sufficient vision, knowledge, or discipline, or with outright greed and corruption. I've witnessed the breathtaking and inspirational reality of Silicon Valley, a wonderful, multicultural melting pot that is an astonishing cauldron of the magical components of academia, financing, and entrepreneurial recycling and giving back, that has created an entrepreneurial success engine in high-tech, biotech, and beyond that was arguably unequaled until more recent years, as many of us have welcomed and trained others, seeding and nurturing a diaspora of entrepreneurial hotbed creations around the world. I've witnessed industrial transformations that have beggared the imagination in medicine, in physics, in computing, in the dawn of the web-based information age, in the promise of biotechnology, and of course, and the explosive emergence and blossoming of artificial intelligence and machine learning. And of course, in the consequences of the evolution of each of these technologies, nuclear threats, bioweapons, social media run amok, and the darker possibilities of AI. These consequences are only sometimes unforeseen or poorly managed. Let us hope that they are not just inevitable. And I witnessed today the most gut-wrenching of crises in the USA and on the global stage, where democracies that long ago seemed ascendant in a post-Cold War world are now fighting against the encroachment and self-serving corruptions of power and money, and are seesawing through manipulated truths, fake news, and projections from guilty parties onto the innocent. It looks frighteningly close to an end of empire moment and a dystopian nightmare as multiple dictatorial powers rise and threaten anew. So what have I learned along the way? Certainly I've seen the awful price that can be paid for failing to maintain, inspire, and invigorate your people on the course ahead, or worse, to succumb to hubris and to failing to listen, to test the validity of one's progress, of failing to understand and embrace change, and the need to course correct, or even to pivot, innovate, and create a new course. And I've seen the more awful price of allowing the cancer of self-serving behaviors, feeding and building further power, self-serving greed and corruption. I must say that I'm mightily heartened by the leadership examples that I've observed here in India, ranging from the repudiation of corruption from the highest levels of government to the strategic investments being made and the magnificent people-focused example of the vibrant Gujarat conference sequence in which we're currently engaged. I learned the lessons on prioritizing the selection, development, and advancement of people, hopefully more talented and capable than ourselves, and the need for courageous and visionary leadership in the embrace of challenges, and the engagement with the unknown or the poorly understood, the need for voracious pursuit of growth and learning, but especially for growth in perspective and wisdom, wrestled from the thoughtful analysis of your own experiences and the experiences of others, and for the building and rewarding of teams above individuals for high performance. I learned at the core, integrity and sound guiding principles are critical. Clarity of analysis, vision, planning, goal setting are essential to achievement. But another key learning has been that in one's journey, opportunities knock or may just be passing by your door, and you must be alert, listening, and thoughtful to recognize, consider, analyze them smartly. And then you must be courageous enough to listen to your intuition or gut and embrace them. On any path, you must be humble enough to course adjust, and hardworking, visionary, and persistent enough to stay on and lead through the course to successful realization. Let me circle back to AI, artificial intelligence, to impress the importance of this explosive development on those of you who may not have understood its inescapability yet. AI is not new. The pursuit of it has been evolving for decades. The first generation was known as expert systems, which were basically deep and sometimes complex decision trees. One of the companies that I've been helping, Tiger Health, used this approach to mine data from dozens of clinical trials and to create a breakthrough in the management of diabetes, disease spectrum, and many of the other diseases with complex comorbidities that interact or are exacerbated in the presence of diabetes. Tiger provides a fast and inexpensive physician decision support tool for the effective management of this disease spectrum within the incredibly short physician-patient visit time allowed by many health systems or the insurance reimbursement provided. The explosion of diabetes worldwide is one of the two greatest health economic threats faced by the globe and all of us. And this technology is uniquely positioned to completely change that trajectory. And I speak from personal experience. Over the course of 3 to 4 years, Tiger's health guidance transformed me personally from a fully diabetic state all the way back to a deeply normal territory. And that was first generation AI. The second generation of AI utilized sophistical statistical analysis tools to create decision analysis systems capable of teasing out challenges and often hidden insights from complex data sets. A couple of my companies have used these tools on complex mass spectrometry to produce intuitively understandable guidance on clinical outcomes and on food, beverage, and environmental contamination, substitutions, and authenticity. Third generation AI now harnesses these tools against massive deep data sets and complex multivariable problems in order to yield even more powerful insights and guidance. Another company that I'm helping, NeuralTrack, uses third generation AI to take a simple array of X-ray pictures from a short 60-degree sweep of a C-arm X-ray machine that reaches around an operating table during live surgery. And it converts that into full resolution CT imaging that can be sliced and sectioned for accurate surgical tool positioning, just like a full CT data set. The technology is revolutionary, not just to the health economics and accessibility of a great number of interventional surgeries, but more importantly, it will affordably revolutionize the accessibility of CT quality imaging capabilities into much more diverse and remote settings throughout the world, yielding an enormous impact upon health economics and patient outcomes. Fourth generation AI is the generative AI that has taken off in the past 2 years. That's amazing so many of us, with the conversationally interactive research and writing tools of ChatGPT for text and of DALL-E for image generation, and now a slew of other competing platforms vying for leadership. I've seen my wife's company in small pet care convert from spending hundreds of dollars on artwork regularly to using DALL-E's image generation capabilities to generate over 20,000 images of breathtaking quality, variety, composition, and artistic styles for fractions of a penny each. And these are offering an entirely new business expansion for her business. In summary, AI will be invading our lives from every angle in short order. I cannot emphasize enough the importance and opportunities available from getting involved early to understand, embrace, and participate in the utilization of these exploding tool sets. In closing, I'm very excited to be here with you. I look forward to the opportunity to create important and powerful partnerships, whether between my companies and their opportunities for translating enormous benefits quickly into India and beyond, or to helping the many entrepreneurs assembled for boot camp interactions here today, but most importantly, to partner with your government, academic and industry leaders to create and foster the development and flourishing of new meccas of entrepreneurial innovation and success across India. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir, for sharing your wonderful experiences through your address. In order to share his experiences and views, I would now like to welcome Shri G.S. Krishnan, President, Association of Biotech-Led Enterprises, ABLE, and ex-Managing Director and Regional President, Novozymes South Asia Private Limited.
Honorable Chief Minister Sri Bhupendra Patel ji, Honorable Minister Mansukh Mandavia, Chief Secretary, Government of Gujarat, Principal Secretary, Secretary DBT Dr. Rajesh Gokhale, and Mission Director, distinguished delegate, of course, Mr. Jefferson. It's a great pleasure and honor to be here today on behalf of the biotech segment representing the Association of Biotech-Led Enterprises. In fact, the Association of Biotech-Led Enterprises is the only industry body representing the biotech segment, supporting them in various initiatives from the advocacy point of view, inputs for streamlining regulations, industry recommendations for the union budgets, etc. Also the sector development, promoting investments in the sector, facilitating industry-academia collaborations, institutional support, promoting entrepreneurship, which is very, very critical, encouraging biotech students to pursue higher studies. They are the future of biotechnology. The regional chapters of the Association of Biotech-Led Enterprises specifically looks at various states and regions where the biotech clusters need to be promoted, and also looking at specific opportunities in these segments. Looking at the bioeconomy report, which was released recently, Dr. Rajesh Gokhale already briefly mentioned about that. This is registering a growth of almost 30% from 2022, and it's valued at about $137 billion. And as Dr. Rajesh Gokhale already mentioned, specifically now we see the biopharma segment, which is growing regularly, and we all know about the contributions where biopharmaceutical segments made during the pandemic, where the dependency for our own indigenous innovation and also biomanufacture for the vaccines, it has been steadily growing, but slowly we could see that the industrial biotech segment is gaining momentum, specifically in the areas of biofuel, potable alcohol, textile, leather, and a few other segments from food to feed, which is growing significantly, and that's definitely showing promising growth, and of course the other sectors also following. This is just to give an idea about the various contributions from the various states. Of course, from the Gujarat point of view, which is $11 billion, we see definitely there is more opportunity in Gujarat to contribute to the overall bioeconomy of India. Gujarat has its pride. Even the leading insulin manufacturers are located over here. The leading textile segment and the other segments can further contribute, and this is something which one needs to focus, and I'm sure the government of Gujarat is looking at these opportunities to play a bigger role from a bioeconomy point of view. The cumulative startups all over India, and you can see that Gujarat has more than 500 startups. This is every year. There is an inclusion going on, and today the total startups in India is more than 5,000. We realize the importance of encouraging startup. There are challenges today where the startups are facing. This is where I think each state and clusters of biotechnology need to focus, and there are a lot of initiatives and support coming from DBT and BIRAC. Just coming to the bioeconomy opportunities in Gujarat, I think the biomanufacturing, which Dr. Rajesh Gokhale mentioned, there's a very big opportunity where the state government could play an important role supporting the various investments in this segment, along with DBT and BIRAC, by providing them land and then again the other clearing and the regulatory support, which is very critical, and I think this is an area where Gujarat could play a more critical role. Biofuels, again, from the Government of India and the Prime Minister's initiative, and recently even in G20, biofuels was specifically mentioned. The 2G ethanol, which is basically ethanol from agricultural residues. Just to give an example, the Gujarat, we had worked together with them on the opportunities to convert the various cotton stalks to ethanol, and this is one area where actually again the government of Gujarat can play a critical role in ensuring the contribution towards achieving the 20% ethanol in fuel. It also, as I mentioned, encouraging startups. Startup, as you all know, that actually there are challenges related to the scale-up. This is where the initiative on biomanufacturing will support this, and with the government of Gujarat's support, I'm sure that the startups, which is going to make a significant difference in the overall growth of the biotech segment, this requires all the support. Entrepreneurship, again, ABLE has been closely working with various institutes. There are a lot of young entrepreneurs and we need encouragement for more entrepreneurship, and the government of Gujarat again has an opportunity to support the biotech institutions in promoting entrepreneurship. We are also suggesting that there are a lot of opportunities and there are a lot of capabilities from the state of Gujarat, and we have, ABLE have been having pavilion, for example, in the US Bio. It is very critical to participate in such international forums where it will very clearly have an opportunity to placard on the various capabilities in the state. Coming to the bioeconomy report for the state, we have been recommending and suggesting to the government of Gujarat to have a special bioeconomy report for the state, which will not only give you where we stand today, where are the opportunities, and where we can work together to support the development of the bioeconomy. This will also have opportunities for strategizing on future areas which one could look at it. This will also fine-tune the current biotech policy, which is the most popular in all over India, and there are a lot of praise about this particular initiative, and also the ease of doing business in Gujarat, and something which one could capitalize on. ABLE, the Association of Biotech-Led Enterprises, would like to enable these opportunities with the state of Gujarat, and we would like to look forward to working together. Wish you all a lovely two-day session over here. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir, for your presentation and address. Ladies and gentlemen, this moment is also to mark the international collaborations that the state looks forward to forge and expand. For this, I welcome Ms. Priya Tandon, founder and chairman in the Setu Global Foundation, and request Shri Viday Khare, IS, Mission Director, Gujarat State Biotechnology Mission, to execute this partnership agreement for a long-term association by exchanging MOU in august presence of our Chief Minister of Gujarat, Shri Bhupendra Bhai Patel. Indeed, a moment of pride and pleasure. You can applaud more because this is just a mark of beginning. Thank you and good luck. Today in the world of innovations, this pre-summit is about to see the unraveling of some innovations which are ready to commercialize. These products have cleared all the regulatory hurdles and are ready to serve the society. I would request foremost Shri Honorable Chief Minister of Gujarat, Bhupendra Bhai Patel, to launch this innovative and significant products with a remote.
Cerebro conducts a 2-minute test and simply displays green or red on the screen. Green indicates healthy, red indicates hemorrhage, so refer for CT. And it's totally harmless even for pregnant women and children.
ભારતમાં ફર્સ્ટ ટાઈમ સંદર્શન સ્માર્ટ વેરેબલ પોર્ટેબલ નવીન આધુનિક ટેકનોલોજી મુવેક્સોન ઉપકરણ પ્રોડક્ટ પ્રદાન કરે છે જે ખૂબ જ રીતે સચોટ સસ્તું તત્કાલિક પરિણામ પ્રદાન કરે છે સમાન કાર્યક્ષમતામાં પારંપરિક પદ્ધતિઓની તુલનામાં લેબોરેટરીનો ખર્ચ 7 ગણો બચાવે છે તથા એન્ડ યુઝર માટે 10 ગણા ખર્ચની બચત કરે છે.
The device we have created, IOTA biosampler, which will bring diagnostic access at a remote location. So in that case, the benefit will be the people don't need to travel to the urban region to have their diagnostic. People can, while using our device, so they can self-sample their blood and can deliver this device to the at a tier 1 cities or the high-end diagnostic laboratory for their diagnostic test.
Our product, Inflaquic ESR analyzer, is used for measuring erythrocyte sedimentation rate, which is a biomarker for measuring inflammation in the body. The key advantage of the product is you can measure ESR directly using vacutainer blood samples. Other distinguishing features of the product are that it is IoT enabled, it has wireless connectivity compliant to HL7 standard, and has high throughput of 60 tests per hour.
Congratulations. We would now like to call all the 4 companies. Foremost, Cerebro, a handheld scanner for hemorrhages. Product launch karsho. Gate Sense, a gate analyzer for locomotory defects. Congratulations and good luck. Next is Biosampler, a micro-volume blood collection storage kit. Congratulations and good luck. Last but not the least, InfaQuick, an automated ECR analyzer. Congratulations and good luck. Thank you very much. गुजरात के विकास पथ पर सदैव नवीन एवं आधुनिक दृष्टिकोण रखना जिनका जीवन मंत्र है, जो सदैव नए विचार, नए आयाम को सराहते हैं, उनको बढ़ावा देते हैं और मार्गदर्शन प्रदान करते हैं, ऐसे हमारे गुजरात के माननीय मुख्यमंत्री श्री भूपेंद्र भाई पटेल को आइए तालियों की गड़गड़ाहट के साथ उनके विशिष्ट संबोधन के लिए आमंत्रित करते हैं।
राज्य सरकार के टेक्नोलॉजी विभाग द्वारा आयोजित वाइब्रेंट गुजरात प्री समिट के तहत बायोटेक्नोलॉजिकल द पाथ ऑफ द इनोवेशन एंड वेलनेस फॉर विकसित भारत कार्यक्रम में वर्चुअल माध्यम से हमारे साथ उपस्थित केंद्रीय मंत्री श्री मनसुख भाई मांडविया जी, मेरे साथ मंच पर उपस्थित मुख्य सचिव श्री राजकुमार जी, केंद्रीय डीबीटी के सचिव श्री राजेश गोखले जी, अग्र सचिव श्री मोना खंदार जी, एसोसिएशन ऑफ बायोटेक्नोलॉजी लैंड एंटरप्राइज के अध्यक्ष श्री GS कृष्णन, टारगेट यूनिवर्सिटी के चेयरमैन श्री जेफरी पेटरसन, GSBTM के मिशन डायरेक्टर श्री विदय खरे, उपस्थित अधिकारीगण, आमंत्रित बायोटेक्नोलॉजी क्षेत्र के अग्रणी महानुभाव, प्रेस मीडिया के मित्र, आप सभी को मेरा नमस्कार। यशस्वी प्रधानमंत्री श्री नरेंद्र भाई मोदी जी ने गुजरात के मुख्यमंत्री के रूप में आज से 20 साल पहले वाइब्रेंट गुजरात ग्लोबल समिट का बीज बोया था। गुजरात में नई टेक्नोलॉजी के साथ साथ नई नई इंडस्ट्रीज आए और राज्य के लोगों को रोजगार मिले, यही इस मेगा इवेंट का आयोजित करने का उद्देश्य था। साथ ही गुजरात की क्षमताओं और गुजरात में मौजूदा अवसर का लाभ लेना भी इस इवेंट के मेन ऑब्जेक्टिव थे। आज मैं गर्व से ये कह सकता हूं कि प्रधानमंत्री जी के मार्गदर्शन में हम अभी तक अपने इन उद्देश्यों को पूरा करने में सफल रहे हैं। अब जनवरी 2024 में हम इसके 10th एडिशन को आयोजित करने जा रहे हैं। वाइब्रेंट समिट 2024 से पहले पिछले कुछ महीनों में हमने 9 प्री वाइब्रेंट इवेंट्स और MOU साइनिंग कार्यक्रम भी आयोजित किए हैं। बायोटेक्नोलॉजी के क्षेत्र में 2000 करोड़ रुपए से अधिक से MOU हुए हैं और इससे करीबन 3000 रोजगार के अवसर आएंगे। प्री वाइब्रेंट सक्सेस के तौर पर गुजरात में अब तक केमिकल, फार्मा, इंजीनियरिंग जैसे विभिन्न क्षेत्रों में 30,000 से ज्यादा MOU और लार्ज प्रोजेक्ट के लिए भी MOU भी हुए हैं। गेटवे टू द फ्यूचर की थीम के साथ हम इस वाइब्रेंट समिट में फ्यूचरिस्टिक सेक्टर्स पर अधिक फोकस करेंगे। फ्यूचरिस्टिक सेक्टर्स की ग्रोथ टेक्नोलॉजी के बिना संभव नहीं है और बायोटेक्नोलॉजी फ्यूचरिस्टिक सेक्टर्स के ओवरऑल ग्रोथ के लिए सबसे इम्पोर्टेंट फैक्टर्स में से एक है। इसीलिए हमने प्री वाइब्रेंट इवेंट के तौर पर बायोटेक्नोलॉजी विषय पर डेडिकेटेड इवेंट आयोजित किया है। बायोटेक्नोलॉजी से जुड़े सेक्टर्स गुजरात में आए और यहाँ ग्रो करे, इसके प्रयास माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी ने अपने मुख्यमंत्री कार्यकाल में ही शुरू कर दिए थे। 2004 में श्री नरेंद्र भाई के मार्गदर्शन में गुजरात राज्य में बायोटेक्नोलॉजिकल मिशन को शुरू किया गया था। इस मिशन के अंतर्गत बायोटेक्नोलॉजी सेक्टर से जुड़े कई पहलुओं पर ध्यान दिया गया। इसके परिणाम स्वरूप गुजरात बायोटेक्निकल रिसर्च सेंटर, गुजरात बायोटेक्नोलॉजिकल यूनिवर्सिटी, सावली बायोटेक पार्क और सावली टेक्नोलॉजी एंड बिजनेस इंक्यूबेटर जैसे इंस्टीट्यूट्स आज गुजरात की शोभा बढ़ा रहे हैं। मुझे ये कहते हुए खुशी हो रही है कि 2017 से शुरू होकर सावली इंक्यूबेटर को पिछले 3 लगातार सर्वेक्षण में देश के टॉप 5 पब्लिक बायो इंक्यूबेटर्स में स्थान दिया गया है। इस इंक्यूबेटर ने 100 से अधिक स्टार्टअप को प्रभावित किया है। इसने लगभग 450 करोड़ रुपए से अधिक के स्टार्टअप के कुल मूल्यांकन के साथ 65 से अधिक पेटेंट जनरेट किए हैं। इसी तरह गुजरात का फार्मा सेक्टर भी राज्य के इंडस्ट्रियल आउटपुट में लगभग 40 से 45% का कंट्रीब्यूशन देता है। ये सेक्टर स्टेट में 12,000 करोड़ से अधिक का रेवेन्यू जनरेट करता है। इतना ही नहीं, आज गुजरात भारत में मौजूदा प्रमुख बायो मैन्युफैक्चरिंग सेंटर्स में एक है। यह हम सभी के लिए गौरव की बात है कि आज गुजरात में दुनिया के सबसे बड़ा फार्मा और बायोटेक वर्क फोर्स मौजूद है। प्रधानमंत्री जी ने अनुसंधान को प्रायोरिटी देते हुए जय अनुसंधान का मंत्र दिया है। वैश्विक नेता और यशस्वी प्रधानमंत्री जी के नेतृत्व में देश में बायोटेक्नोलॉजी सेक्टर का स्वर्णिम युग चल रहा है। एक समय था जब भारत के नागरिक को महामारी के टीकों और दवाइयों के लिए वर्षों तक इंतजार करना पड़ता था। पहले विदेशों में शोध होता था और वहां के लोगों का इलाज पहले होता था, फिर भारत के लोगों को दवाइयां और टीके मिलते थे। लेकिन अब समय बदल गया है। कोरोना काल में भारत दुनिया की फार्मेसी बनकर उभरा है। हमने पूरी दुनिया में भारत निर्मित HCQ का एक्सपोर्ट किया है। इसके बाद भारतीय रिसर्च और भारतीय साइंटिस्ट ने कोरोना का स्वदेशी टीका भी विकसित किया, जिसने पूरे देश को कोरोना से बचाने में मदद की। हमने वसुधैव कुटुंबकम की भावना से देश के लोगों के साथ साथ पूरे विश्व के लोगों तक टीका पहुंचाया गया। प्रधानमंत्री जी ने क्लिनिकल टेस्टिंग से लेकर अप्रूवल स्टेज तक पूरे प्रोसेस को तेज कर दिया है, जिससे बायोटेक सेक्टर्स में रिसर्च को काफी फायदा हुआ है। मुझे विश्वास है कि बायोटेक्नोलॉजी के सेक्टर भविष्य में गुजरात में समग्र विकास में महत्वपूर्ण भूमिका निभाएगा। वर्ल्ड लेवल पर बायोटेक्नोलॉजिकल इंडस्ट्रीज में लगभग 3% से की हिस्सेदारी के साथ भारत आज एशिया प्रशांत क्षेत्र में तीसरा सबसे बड़ा बायोटेक्नोलॉजी सेक्टर का डेस्टिनेशन है। आज भारत में बायोटेक्नोलॉजिकल सेक्टर सबसे तेजी से बढ़ते क्षेत्रों में से एक है। बायोटेक्नोलॉजिकल सेक्टर को टेक्नोलॉजी ऑफ होप कहा जाता है। गुजरात सरकार ने बायोटेक्नोलॉजी के इस महत्व को समझते हुए इस सेक्टर से जुड़े इंडस्ट्रीज के लिए बायोटेक्नोलॉजिकल पॉलिसी 2022 लागू कर दी है। मुझे विश्वास है कि हमारी यह पॉलिसी गुजरात के बायोटेक्नोलॉजिकल सेक्टर को वर्ल्ड लेवल पर एक नई पहचान देगी। गुजरात सरकार दुनिया की बेस्ट बायोटेक्नोलॉजिकल गुजरात में लाकर भविष्य में विकास और विकसित भारत के लिए प्रतिबद्ध है। इस सेक्टर में अंतर्राष्ट्रीय सहयोग के बेहतर रिजल्ट हासिल करने के लिए गुजरात इन सहयोगों को वाइब्रेंट गुजरात समिट से आगे लेकर जा रहा है। मुझे विश्वास है कि गुड गवर्नेंस, बिजनेस फ्रेंडली एनवायरनमेंट और पॉलिसी सपोर्ट्स के साथ गुजरात में बायोटेक्नोलॉजी का रिसर्च और डेवलपमेंट और उसकी पूरी इंडस्ट्रीज वर्ल्ड लेवल की बनेगी। साइंस हो या स्पेस, प्रधानमंत्री जी के नेतृत्व में भारत की स्वदेशी टेक्निक दुनिया को अपनी ताकत दिखा रही है। मुझे विश्वास है कि प्रधानमंत्री जी के विकसित भारत एट 2047 विजन के साथ वाइब्रेंट समिट के माध्यम से हम साथ मिलकर गुजरात को एक मजबूत बायोटेक डेस्टिनेशन बनाने में सफल रहेंगे। इन्हीं अपेक्षाओं के साथ मैं अपनी वाणी को विराम देता हूं। भारत माता की जय। वंदे मातरम। जय जय गरवी गुजरात।
माननीय मुख्यमंत्री श्री, आपके प्रोत्साहनपूर्ण संबोधन, संपूर्ण मार्गदर्शन एवं प्रेरक उपस्थिति के लिए आपका बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद करते हैं। All the startups are requested to reach to their stalls before Honorable CM Sir inaugurates the exhibition. And other people are requested to kindly be seated. No one will move from the seats until the exhibition is totally open and Sir leaves from this particular hall. आइए अब तालियों के साथ माननीय मुख्यमंत्री और मंच से विराजमान सभी को हम एग्जीबिशन को इनॉग्रेट करने के लिए आमंत्रित करते हैं। to all the exhibitors, the startups, and the government of Gujarat.